Good morning. What are you going to show me here, Steve?
Well, this is something that me and Karen found a few weeks back, and it's a box.
Yeah.
That you basically take something and leave something.
Really?
So people have left all sorts of messages in here. So.
Oh wow. Wow.
So
That's incredible.
They were here 29th of the 10th, 2012.
Right.
So that's been in there since. So
Yeah.
put some of your cards in there.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go. Put it back on. Cover it back up.
That's lovely. That's a really good idea. I wonder who thought of that one.
I don't know.
They ought to have it at every one of these, shouldn't they, really?
Yeah,
Can you imagine it?
Good one, actually. So
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for that, Steve. That's
problem.
great. Thank you. So here I am at Cape Cornwall, and I've met these wonderful ladies. And your name is
My name is Jane.
Jane,
Susie.
Susie,
Sheila.
and Sheila. And you all look as if you've known each other for a long time. And I don't mean that disrespectfully. I mean you've been good friends for a long
We've been
time.
good friends for a long
Yes.
Well, some of us longer than others, but yeah, we're good friends now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is the most idyllic setting, isn't it? This is
Isn't it
fabulous.
incredible?
Yeah.
Really beautiful.
Yeah. So are you all from this area, or are you on a holiday or something?
We're on holiday. We all live in Frome in Somerset,
Oh right.
and we had a need to come to Cornwall.
Yes.
And winter is a good time to come.
Yes.
There aren't many people here.
But you wouldn't think it was winter, would you? I mean, just
No.
you'd think it was April or May, wouldn't
I
you?
know,
It's
it's
absolutely
stunning.
amazing. There's not a
Yeah.
breath of wind today, which is
No.
most unusual.
I know.
But so you know, obviously, do you do any walking, or you must do some walking to actually get to these places? Are you?
Not quite as much as you.
Well, well, no, that's fair enough. I mean,
We've all got legs. We've all got
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah, no, we all like walking.
you're all fit and
Yeah, we
active,
love
so you
walking.
can do that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we're a fine example of the elderly ladies, we say.
Don't bring yourself down. But it's been a pleasure meeting you, and it was just a quick hello, and thank you very much.
Yeah,
and,
good luck with your walking.
Good luck with
Thank you
your
very much indeed.
Yeah, we'll
Thank
follow
you.
you.
Okay, bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
There's Ray and I just sat here on this seat chewing the fat and everything, and Laura's come walking past, and she's got these beautiful dogs with her.
Yeah,
Look,
this is
aren't they?
Bobby and that's Amber.
Ah, they're fabulous, aren't they? What sort of breed are they then?
Cockapoos.
Ah, the
Poodle and
cockapoo.
Spaniel.
Yes.
Yeah.
So do you live locally?
Yes, I live in Dunbar. Yeah, I
Right.
lived here for about 14 years.
Right.
Moved from Edinburgh, but yeah,
Yeah.
I like it. It's lovely.
That's a
Great.
fabulous accent you've got there.
Was it really?
Yeah, no, well, I think so. Anyway.
well.
Yeah.
We're staying at the
Hello.
Bellhaven Bayview Caravan Park.
Oh
isn't
yeah,
Yeah.
That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you can look right over the bay.
I've
It's
just
lovely.
turned
Yeah.
up today. I've just drove
Oh,
up about
have you?
2 hours ago.
Right. Oh, very
He's
good.
coming from Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been pretty hot over the last few days. It's been a bit cooler yesterday and
Yeah,
today,
this is
Yes.
beautiful.
but it's quite pleasant.
Yeah, I'm pleased that it's cooled off a bit. It was
Yes,
getting a
aye, it
bit
was
much
just
for
aye.
walking. Yeah.
A wee bit easier than getting to sleep at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's great.
So you were regular walking along here with your
Yes,
dogs?
I like coming here because it's not too busy,
Yeah.
Yes.
and you can walk a few
What's the
miles
beach
if you
called
want to.
With this beach, what's this
It's
beach? Has it got a name? This beach?
It's White Sands.
White
Oh,
Sands.
this is
White
White
Sands.
Sands.
Why do they
Uh-huh.
call it that?
Well,
Well,
yes,
yeah,
I wonder, and then Barnes Nest just a wee bit further on.
Right.
Yeah, but normally I walk to Torness and sort of back, and
Yeah.
that takes a couple of hours.
Well, that keeps you fit as well, doesn't it?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
Well, it's been lovely meeting you.
Yes, you too, and yes,
and,
keep you fit.
Well, I mean, I've gone down to about 11 stone from being quite big,
Right.
and I'm wearing the same size 30-inch waist as I was when I was 14.
Right,
So
yeah,
you know, it's walked it all away.
Yes,
but,
it has. Aye,
you know.
walking's good. It's good.
It's
yeah,
like a racing snake now.
yeah,
Oh well, nice to meet you.
lovely
both.
to meet you. Yeah,
Okay, take care.
They're getting impatient.
Bye-bye.
You can put your music back on now. Okay, thank you. Bye now. Bye. Nice lady, mate.
Lovely. Yeah.
Yeah.
She walks to Torness and back. That's a good 10, 12 mile then.
Yeah, that's right.
Depending where she comes from. So,
Yeah.
brilliant.
Well, people with dogs, you know, it becomes a pleasure to them as well, doesn't it? You know? Yeah. So it's 1 o'clock now, and I've met this couple from Germany, and they're like me. They're taking a bit of a refuge from the strong wind, and we're down in the bottom of a valley, and they're just having a rest like me. And your name, sir?
Kai.
Sorry?
Kai.
Kai.
My name is Sandra.
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 In Germany, Sandra.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, well, that's fair enough. So, may I ask, where are you from?
We are from Germany. We are from Dortmund.
From Dortmund?
Dortmund. You know Dortmund?
Yes, I know
Borussia
Germany.
Dortmund.
I know Germany pretty well, actually. I spent a lot of years in Germany over the years. I used to live in Bulgaria, and I used to drive across from England to Bulgaria. You go through, obviously, the width of Germany, and you know, we did it in all different ways, in different ways. But yeah, Dortmund, I know very well indeed.
Yeah.
So where are you walking to today then?
Today we walk to Molly Grove.
Yes.
It's a small village.
Just a village, yes.
Near, I don't know.
Not far from Newport, I think.
Not far from
I'm
Newport.
walking. I think I'll walk through Molly Grove and then on to.
I think 10 miles from Newport. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Are you enjoying it?
We love it.
We love it.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's hard work at times, isn't it? And this is the challenge, isn't it? These walks, you know.
But we can walk slowly.
Yes.
So it's okay.
Yes. I mean, it's unfortunate that the wind is so strong today.
Yes.
And it makes it, you know, it really does slow you down. There's no doubt about it. And for me, taking video, it's almost impossible.
Yeah.
You know, the camera shakes, you know, quite a lot. But have you done any other walks in England over the years?
No, just the Pembrokeshire coast path, but not the whole way.
Yes.
It's a little bit difficult because of the accommodation.
Yes.
We don't have a tent
Yeah.
or caravan.
You were saying this is a problem to you at the moment because you can't
Yes.
get accommodation at the moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
You must
I can
plan
imagine.
a little bit.
Yes.
more.
Yeah.
It's
And-
summer holidays.
Do you have any plans to come back, you know, next year and try some more of the Welsh coast?
I think it's possible to come back next year.
Yes.
It's a nice country.
Yes. Excuse me. Just. No, come on through, please. No. No, we're just having
Middle of a spectacular filming session. That's all
Oh
right.
yes.
Carry on.
Yes. I'm sorry that I missed you.
See you on TV.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, I can't remember what I was saying, but it's been a pleasure to meet you, and I wish you success. And I hope you do find some accommodation because it's important, and you know, and you'll be welcome back here anytime.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much indeed. Bye now. Well, this is Stuart and Sue, and I seem to have met loads of people in the last sort of hour. And so, what's your plans today, Stuart? What are you doing?
So we're from Winchester. We're doing the Southwest Coastal Path,
Yes.
and this is the first of 4 days, which we hope will get us to Exmouth.
Oh right. Oh well, I would say you've got every chance of that then.
Yep.
If, you know, if you've got. Yeah, I think this is obviously, in my opinion, it's a nice challenging walk, but it's certainly the slowest and heaviest with all this mud and everything.
Yep.
Yes.
You know, and so are you sort of avid walkers? Is it something that you do like as often as you can?
We're quite keen. I'm a particularly keen walker, so and we're both sort of semi-retired. So
Yes.
we decided that we'd take on the Southwest Coast Path as a challenge.
Right.
So far, we started in Poole, so we're doing the
Right.
reverse route.
Ah, that's
So,
interesting.
yes.
Well, that's where I'm heading. You see. So how many days would you say it would take to get
I
from?
can't remember.
About 7, would you say?
Yeah, depends how far you go, because we only tend to do the sort of, I don't know, you've come out.
Oh, I'll come out of the shop, right?
Yes, we do about 8, 9, 10 maximum a
Right,
day. So,
right,
So yes,
okay.
I don't know how many days.
I would think
we've been
it's probably-
walking. About 14.
Yeah.
No, it's not as much as that.
No, I
but,
don't
No,
think.
don't
think
know.
so.
Anyway,
It's been too spread out.
Yes, yeah, that's fair. Well, I mean, obviously it depends on the weather, but the weather forecast for the next couple of weeks is like this.
It's good, yes.
Yep.
And you know, I imagine when you get out of these woods where it's quite muddy and you get onto the open spaces, it'll dry up very quickly
Yes,
now.
Yep.
yes.
You know,
So
because it-
hopefully we're in for a good run over the next few days.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What about other coastal paths? Have you done Cornwall and that place?
Well, so the plan would be to take in Cornwall eventually.
Yes.
But the only other coast path that we've walked on a lot is the Northumbrian one.
Oh,
so
right.
we've done most of that, not the northerly stretch.
St Oswald's Way?
No, we haven't gone that far south.
Right.
We've started more in Cresswell, north of Newcastle.
Yes.
And then we've got up, yes.
Yeah, there is
Bamber
another one.
and
I
just
can't remember the name of it actually, but there is
No.
one that runs almost parallel but inland.
Yes.
That's the one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
People used to say to me, I mean, I did it this year when I set off on the walk. I walked from Grimsby to Berwick-on-Tweed, and so I went that way. But I think the Northumberland coast is wonderful. If you like half-mile wide beaches that go as far as the eye can see.
Yeah.
You know, but there wasn't.
You
a
may
great
not
deal.
choose to swim in the sea, but
No,
it's still lovely.
that's
But
right.
we did some of that path, didn't we? Even just at New Year. So
Yes.
yeah, just this. Yeah.
Yes,
just
but
a
when you
few
get
weeks
places
ago.
like Annick and Amble
Oh, it's
and
beautiful.
you know
It's
all of
one
those,
It's beautiful.
it is
It's
indeed.
one of my favourites.
Yeah, it is fabulous.
So yes. Yeah.
Well, it's been very pleasant
Okay.
meeting you, and I wish you all the best. I hope,
Okay.
I think you'll do it
Hope
quite
you'll
easily.
catch all the ladies back
Oh,
up again.
I'll catch them. Okay.
But just one. We should just record how warm it is. That
Yes.
actually, here we are in mid-February.
Yes.
And we're having to take
I know.
clothes off because it's
I know.
just so warm, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And when all that snow was down a couple of weeks ago,
Yes.
I was walking from Brixham to Torquay, and it was like this.
Yes.
Was it?
You know, on a
Oh,
day
right.
like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Nice to meet
Anyway,
you.
yes, yes,
Right,
thank
go on.
you.
See you.
Thank you.
Hello there.
Well, here I am in M&S food stores in Exmouth, and this is David, who's
It is indeed. Scruffy looking David.
and he's just told me that the walk to Sidmouth was a bit muddy.
A little bit today, a little bit, yes.
Yeah, well, we had quite a lot of rain yesterday, didn't we? And overnight.
And overnight a little bit, yeah.
but-
Not too bad though. It should still be a good walk.
Yes.
Should still be, yes.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to meet you, David. I know it's in here
course,
quick
of
here,
course.
and thanks for pointing out the Scotch eggs.
Of course, yeah.
My
You've got to
rocket
get
fuel.
the energy. Very much so. Very much so.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks.
Still haven't reached Zena Point yet, and I keep bumping into some lovely people. And this is Susie, and she's got her dog. What's his name again?
Scooby.
Scooby, who was a bit of a nutcase, isn't he? He seems to have settled down now.
Yeah.
So is this a regular thing for you then, Susie, walking along with your friends along the coastal path?
Yes, I love walking. I have to drag them sometimes, but I do love
Yeah.
walking.
Yeah, well, it's good exercise, it gets you out in the fresh air.
It does, yeah.
You know, you couldn't get a more kind of rugged terrain than this to walk along, could you?
Certainly couldn't. And you couldn't get a nicer bit of coastline to walk along,
Yes.
in my opinion. And
No.
it's a humble opinion.
Have you walked all the way through to Land's End? Have you been the other way?
Yeah, we've got a family place that we go down to each summer
Yes.
near, well, it's in Sennon, so that's near Land's End.
Yes.
And you'll like Sennon because it's a beautiful, beautiful beach.
Right. So is it like similar to this all the way to Land's End then?
No, this is quite rugged here, but actually the coast path is pretty good all the way.
Yes.
It's not bouldery like this. so-
Right. Right. So how many more miles have I got of this kind of terrain then?
Probably 2 or 3 days worth.
2 or 3 days worth?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, how far would you say Land's End is
So
away?
2 or 3 days to Land's End, yeah, if that's where you're going.
You reckon? Oh, right,
Yeah,
as
yeah,
far as that?
Yeah.
Oh, right, it looks a lot shorter on the map.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But it's so up and down,
Yes.
so
Yes.
do it a lot.
Oh, well, that's fair. I mean, I'm not in a rush, you know, and I've had to sit and wait for the weather like yesterday as an example. You know, absolutely chucked it down in the afternoon. I could have got a morning walking, but you never know. You know. But anyway, it's been really nice meeting you, Susie, and your
Nice
Scooby,
meeting
who's calmed down quite a bit now, and he's a
He's
good
with
boy.
his
aren't you?
owner.
Yeah, that's it. You're a good boy, aren't you? Here I am in Pufty Bay, and I'm just round the corner from the beach, and I've walked past this fabulous house, which I'll show you in a minute. I met these wonderful people, and your name is
Laurie.
Laurie,
I'm Kath.
Kath,
Albert.
and Albert. And you was telling me, Kath, that you used to live here, but now you let it out as a like a holiday home
Yeah,
kind of
people
thing.
to come and stay in the lovely Pufty Bay. It used to be a pub.
Did it really?
This one used to be a pub opposite, and they were pubs for quarrymen
Ah,
and shipmen. Because they've got a big smuggling history as well. We're still waiting to find the treasure.
right. So do you live in this village as well?
No.
Ah.
I live near here then.
We all live a couple of miles away now, don't we?
You're all. Are you doing some adventure today? You're all kitted out for it with your wellies, and you look like SAS, don't you? And you're obviously just a little bit older than this girl, I would think. But do you find plenty to do in the village and stuff like that, and places to play?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. So you've moved away from here now then?
Yeah, we're 2 miles. We've gone a whole 2 miles up the road.
Whole 2 miles.
Yeah,
oh, that's not
so
so
we
bad.
come down a lot, and other people come and enjoy Pwllheli.
Yes. I mean, was you aware that you're on the Great Britain Coastal Path Walk?
Yeah, I'd like to do what you're doing. When I hit 70, that'll be my plan. I might aim go a bit sooner, go for 50. I'm very jealous of your journey.
Well, thank you very much. It's been great, actually.
Oh,
I've loved
good.
every minute. And if you watch that, you'll see some
we will watch
wonderful people that I've met along the way from all over the world. It's been fantastic. Okay, thank
Enjoy
you very
the
much
rest of your
indeed,
journey.
This is Andy and Anne, who are heading towards. You're going back to Croy, that's right?
Go back to Croy.
Yeah, I've parked up at the thatched pub. Do you know the thatched pub? I think they call it.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, I parked up on the car park there, and they've given me permission to leave my camper van there while I'm walking around and stuff. And I'm heading for Braunston. Then I'm going to get a bus back to Croy. That's the way the logistics work today.
Yeah.
That's if I've got the energy by the time I get around. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Because I walked all the way from Woolacombe this morning up and down the beach. I had to do it twice because I had to leave my camper van at this end. It was
and that's a long beach.
Now and again you get this kind of logistical nightmare, and I've got out of it okay.
Yeah.
So where are you from?
We're from Wimborne in Dorset,
Right, okay.
and I'm originally from here. I grew up here. So.
All right, so
This
you're
is
back
home.
on your old stomping ground then.
Yes, yeah.
So this will be really familiar to you, I guess then.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's
it's a good
really
place.
nice. Yeah, it is.
And we met at the Morisco Disco in Woolacombe, which is still going. I think it's the longest still going discotheque in England.
Really?
And we met because I came surfing here at Croyd in the 60s.
Yes.
And here we are again.
I must admit, I was quite surprised to see surfers. I didn't expect to see them here. But yeah, I mean, I mean that's it's a different specialised thing, isn't it? Surfing, and they all get to know different places. Yeah. I've seen loads and loads of surfers around the coast, but I didn't expect to see them here. I didn't.
It's a good wave here.
I didn't think there would be much.
Yeah, no, it's world class. Croyd is.
Really? Oh, that's incredible. That's incredible. Well, I haven't been round the head yet, so I'll get a good look at that. But do you do any other coastal path walking anywhere else?
No, it's on our to-do list.
Is it?
Definitely.
Well, you've got some. Where did you say you live? It's
Knit Pool, Wimborne Pool, Dorset. So
well,
beginning, the other end of.
You mean you've never been to Durdle Door, and you've never been?
Oh, we've been there, but we haven't walked the path.
Oh yeah, well that's a good path. The only problem is I've had that problem is actually walking from Durdle Door to Swanage. You've got to cross the army firing range or the tank range, and they only open every other weekend, and timing it is almost it's finger in the wind, and I'm hoping to be there next weekend because I couldn't do that stretch. There's no bus service from Swanage to the west. You've got to go up to Wareham and then down, and where do I leave my camper van and all this sort of stuff. Bit of a nightmare, but I did from Lipsit to Swanage and then Swanage to Old Harry and Old Harry to Poole.
Sandbanks.
So I've just got that little bit to finish. And I did meet a very nice gentleman who's going to give me a help with that.
That's good.
He's going to give me a lift to specific points, and I'll walk from those. And he's a lovely guy, and I'm looking forward to seeing him again. But it's just a brief hello, and it's lovely to see you out here.
Nice to see you, Jim.
And enjoy your walk back. And as I say, I reckon if you set off from here now, you're gonna be back in Croyd hour and a half tops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Nice to meet you. Yes.
Cheers,
yes.
Okay. Take care.
I'll pop in for a pint when I get there. Yeah. Okay. Bye now.
Okay,
bye.
Bye. Some people on the beach, and this is Graham, and this is Alison.
Pam.
I beg your pardon. I always stop to talk to interesting people, and this is Graham and Pam, and they're just walking along the beach. So what are you doing on the beach in all this rain today then?
Exercise. Was good. No, it wasn't as bad as this, but you've got to get out and do things. If you don't, you just end up inside and do nothing, and that's no good to anyone.
Yeah, and where are you from again?
Alliston, near Pickering.
Pickering, a lovely place. I go to Pickering lots to watch the railways and stuff.
Oh yes.
I used to live in Wetwang many years ago.
Fish and chips. The fish and chip shop in Wetwang's excellent.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But it's very nice to meet you.
And you.
And I've given you a card. Jim's Coastal Path Walk of the UK.
We shall
Lovely,
look
we'll
it
try
up.
and follow.
Thank you. Okay,
All
very
the
nice
very
to meet
best,
you.
Jim.
Thank you.
And
Got
you.
about maybe 2 miles south of Bamborough, and we've met Liz, who was walking along, and you're on your way from Bamborough to Sea Houses?
That's right, yes.
Okay, is this a regular kind of thing for you then, to do these kind of things, Liz?
Yeah, I've never actually done the bit from Bamborough to Sea Houses.
All right.
I've done from Sea Houses all the way down to Alnmouth.
Yes.
Not in one go.
Right.
So I just thought I'd do this bit.
Oh, excellent. And what about other walks? Do you do any other sort of regional walks or?
No, nothing long distance.
No.
But I am going to do some of the short yomp at
Yeah.
Kirby Stephen.
Oh,
So you
right.
can look up the yomp.
Oh, that'd be good.
I'm
one.
doing the 5-year-olds one.
So where are you from then?
Kirby Stephen in Cumbria.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Is that on the A65 going out like from Skipton to Carlisle? Is that about the right?
No, that's Kirby Lonsdale.
Ah, right, okay.
Kirby Stephen is near Brough, near Appleby, in the Upper
right.
Eden Valley.
I've got
I
you,
can
yeah.
recommend it. It's on the Coast to Coast walk.
Yes, absolutely. Which finishes at Robin Hood Bay, doesn't
That's
it?
right, yes.
Yeah. Well, it's been a pleasure meeting you.
Yeah, lovely.
And you've got my number now. Check
I
me
have,
out.
yes.
Check
Yeah,
the
will
walk
do,
out.
yeah.
And, I think you'll find what you'll notice is that I've spoken to loads and loads of people, and just like you, everybody's really nice and friendly.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have commented, how would you meet all these wonderful people? And it's just simply by
Yeah.
But that's the way it is. Thank you very much indeed.
Okay, thank you.
Best of luck, Liz. Bye
All
now.
right,
Bye.
good luck.
Bye bye now. Bye bye.
Say hello to Edinburgh for me.
Yeah. Now we're here. This is a lady called Na, and we're here watching Tom. His name is Tom, and he's doing a painting here. And I thought I was getting in your way. Now I notice you're a photographer. Is it something that you profess at?
Yeah, I'm the tour guide in the UK to do some like the hiking something, but for Chinese tourists.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
that's
this is something I plan to do, so that's why I'm here, just come to have a look, to
Yes.
try by myself.
Very good. Because interestingly, on this vlog of mine, I've got some Chinese people who are visiting my site. I've got them from all over the world, mainly the States and in Europe. But it's very nice to have some Chinese people involved as well. But it's been a pleasure meeting you now, and
Yeah,
I
me
hope you
too.
enjoy our country, and I wish you every success.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, I'm not entirely sure exactly where I am. I know I'm heading, I won't be far from the bridge now that will take me back into the mainland again. And this is Roger and Jill, who are walking in the opposite direction. So what's your plans, Roger? Are you just having a stroll today?
Just a stroll down to Hayling Island Beach and
Yes.
have a bit of lunch there, and then maybe wander back through Northney.
Yes.
And on back to where we're staying at Langston. Yes,
Right.
beautiful part of the country. We
Yes.
come down here quite a lot.
Yes.
And enjoy bird watching.
Yes.
Seen a few birds down on the marshes here.
Yes.
Gorgeous.
Well, I mean, you're literally killing a few birds with one stone, then, aren't you? In that case.
Good save.
Oh, you say you're from Surrey, so
Yes.
do you come down this part of the world very often then? or-
2 or 3 times a year.
Yes.
Yes. But-
When we need a break.
When you
we need
a break,
we have
yes.
a couple of days down here.
And you're ready for one now, I guess.
We are
then.
ready for one now.
Yes.
We have lots of grandparenting duties, and this
Yes.
is just a break from it all.
They say the weather forecast is going to improve by the weekend, which is rather nice. I've been sort of punching into a 15-mile-an-hour easterly wind for the last 3 or 4 days, and it absolutely wears you out.
It's been very cold.
Especially when you're actually on the beach, on the coastal path, you know what I mean? And it's it got to me a bit the other day. I was absolutely exhausted by the end of it, and it was a nice walk, but it was just spoiled by the fact that it was so windy.
Yeah.
But they say by the weekend it's going to get up to about 19-20 degrees, which is going to be encouraging.
Nice.
So they say.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, look, it's been a pleasure to meet you. It's just a quick
Thank you,
hello.
Jim. Yeah.
And,
Good to meet you too.
Yeah, thank you very much. And if you have a look at my blog, send me a message. You know, it's nice to keep in touch. And,
Yeah.
Okay.
and there's every single day on this walk, so I'm sure you might be able to find something of interest to you. Where I can recommend, obviously, the South West Coastal Path. It was really exciting, and the fact that I did it in the winter and kept on walking, I actually got 19 walking days out of January.
Well done.
And just about every day in February, so I kept going, and every single day there was something new and exciting to see. It was lovely.
Good.
Great.
Nice to meet you.
And you.
Go well.
Have a nice day.
Enjoy it.
Thank you very much indeed.
God bless.
Lovely to meet you.
God bless.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Here I am at West Beach, Whitstable, and I'm here again with these beach huts, which I've more or less been walking past since I left Poole, and especially in Kent and Sussex, there's a hell of a lot. They're very popular, aren't they, in this part of the world? I've never seen so many.
They certainly are, yeah, we love them here.
Yeah.
They're great.
We've had this beach up how long? 10 years now?
No, 2010. Oh, 9 years. Oh,
9
yeah,
years,
9 years. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't ask your name.
Steph.
Steph.
Colin.
And Colin. And so you were saying that you've been here. You're from Whitstable, and you've lived here all your life.
Yeah, I've lived here since I was 10.
Yes, that's right.
So yeah, quite a long time.
Yeah. Have you seen many changes in the place over those years?
Yeah,
it's enormous
really
changes.
changed.
Yes.
The last, I suppose, 20 years, people from London discovered Whitstable.
Yes.
And there's lots of people made second homes here.
Yes.
But it's sort of changed the town. A lot of it for the better, I think.
Yes.
You know, because it's got nice shops, nice restaurants.
Yes.
Still nice people.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I came across that an awful lot in Cornwall. I think what was the name of the place I was at in particular, where 80% of the houses were second homes.
Yeah.
And, now let me just think where it was.
Mousel, was it?
No, it was Salcombe.
Salcombe, yes.
And I went into the co-op to do some shopping, and the shelves were virtually empty. And I said to the manageress, "Are you closing down?" And she said, "No, this is our winter stock." You know, and she said, "There's only 20% of the community left, and it's completely decimated the whole place. And there's only 2 pubs open right through the winter."
We went for a holiday to Mousel.
Yes.
Which is beautiful, and they say the same. You know, it's near water. You know, holiday homes.
Yes, it's several places like that. But on saying that, these people who sell these houses for these, you know, they're getting more money than they would do normally. Because, they can't have the best of both worlds. They're either going to sell it or they're not. If you understand.
That's right. Yeah, Whitstable, I mean, is one of those places where house prices have gone up and up and up. You know, it's probably one of the more expensive areas now.
Yes.
But it's still a very vibrant town with a local feel. Yes. You know, it's not as if it's desolate in the winter.
No.
And I think the variety of the people that are here, you know, bring a lovely sort of. It's a very artsy place. There's art galleries. You know.
Yes.
There's some of the finest. That's right. We've got our gallery, our studios here.
Right.
And this is Rufus. And there are some of the best restaurants here, and in that you'd find anywhere. You know.
Yeah.
In fact, on your walk, by the time you get round, you're going all the way to Sittingbourne tonight.
Yes.
Well, you'll be coming round to Sea Salt again more before you go out onto the nature reserve there.
Yes.
And there's a place called the Sportsman. And it's one of the best restaurants in the country.
Really?
Michelin star. Yeah.
Oh, right.
It used to be a grotty old pub, and now it's just
a
fantastic restaurant.
Yes, I'm trying to think of the name of the guy who's the big guy who's the fish man. He's more or less
Rick Stein.
Rick Stein. He's most taken over in some of these towns.
Yeah, Padstein. Yes.
Padstow. He virtually owns it, doesn't he?
Yes.
He's got a hotel and loads of restaurants.
Right,
yeah.
But I was in Padstow, and it's a terrific atmosphere there. And I was there in the winter.
Yeah.
And you know, lovely people and everything. I thought it was a very nice place. But Rick Stein's name was like everywhere.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Well, he's done a lot for Padstow. And I guess there are families here. The Greens in particular have done an awful lot for Whitstable.
Yes. Yeah.
By putting it on the map in the first place.
Well, yes.
I mean, they moved down from London probably 30 years ago.
Yes.
And they bought the oyster stores.
Yes.
And just turned it into a restaurant. I mean, it was a sort of quite a grotty, cheap restaurant at the time.
Yes.
But since then, it's got better and better.
Well, that's fantastic.
Great.
Well, nobody was really that interested back then. It was a working town with a harbour by the sea, and now it's a place where people come because it's a nice resort. You know.
Because it's attractive.
It
is
is
simple as that.
Yeah,
it's wonderful. Well, Well, look, it's been absolutely wonderful meeting you and talking to you. And,
I think what you're doing is just fantastic.
Well, thank you very much indeed.
You're looking very fit on it as well.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I've lost a lot of weight. I'm wearing size 30 jeans the first time since I was 14, I think. And I'm eating like a horse, but you just walk it off.
Yeah.
You know, I'm eating, say, 2,000 calories a day, but I'm burning off 4,000 calories a day. So I can eat what I like when I like.
Yes.
And I've got a beer fridge in the van, so that's handy.
Nice.
Yeah, well, don't carry on eating like this when you finish your walk.
Oh no. No, my wife won't allow that. Very nice to meet you.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Right,
Thank you.
Take care.